Hello and welcome to International Private Finance's Guide to Remortgaging in France. My name's Felicity Sullivan and I'm a French mortgage consultant. Here at IPF we specialise in arranging finance for non-residents who are looking to take out a mortgage in France. Today I'm going to be focusing on the remortgaging process in France. Historically, remortgaging has been a tricky business in France and there hasn't been the same appetite that we're used to in the UK. One of the main reasons for this is that in France you can fix your mortgage for the entire life of the loan, and this is fairly different to the shorter term fixed rate deals we're used to in the UK. In recent months we've seen an increase in the number of remortgaging cases we're able to arrange at IPF, and this has been met by an increased appetite from our panel of lenders. There are a few good reasons why now is perhaps a very good time to look to remortgage your deal in France. One of those is that fixed rates in France are at an all-time low. And the feedback we've had from our lenders is that this isn't going to always be the case. Due to the fallout of Brexit, the Trump election, as well as the upcoming French presidential elections, they have all said that they think rates will gradually start to creep up. Also, we now have the ability to include the notary fees in the overall refinancing deal, and this is something that we weren't able to do before. Although now is a good time to look to refinance, it doesn't necessarily mean it's suitable for everybody. The main reason is that the French banks make a distinction between a pure remortgage and an equity release. The latter is still fairly difficult to arrange in France. As far as a pure remortgage is concerned, this is going to be most suitable for somebody who's on a variable rate or a capped variable rate, or for somebody who is on a fixed rate of around 3% and above. As far as the cost savings are concerned, if we take an example of a mortgage of €250,000 on a fixed rate of say 3.5%, you could look to save around £15,000 if you were to remortgage it. Now this is of course subject to your particular circumstances and matching the eligibility criteria that the French banks have, and it would also be subject of course to the existing rates that are available in France. When it comes to the actual process involved in remortgaging in France, this is where it differs the most to the UK. If you are going to remortgage your existing deal in France, you would have to basically begin a mortgage application again from scratch. So you'd have to resubmit all of the paperwork again, the bank would revalue the property and the notary would have to get involved. This means that the time frame is probably going to be around 2 to 3 months as opposed to perhaps 2 to 3 weeks in the UK. If you are interested in remortgaging your deal in France, a good first step would be to speak to a French mortgage broker. When you speak to them, it's good that you come armed with some information about your existing mortgage. So useful things such as the outstanding balance, the original loan amount that you took out, the outstanding term of the mortgage, and the purchase price you originally paid for the property. All of this information will help the broker to give you a much more real idea of what the savings could be if you were to remortgage. If the indication of the savings is positive, then this broker will then be able to guide you through the entire remortgaging process in France. In summary then, if you are currently on a variable rate or on a fixed rate of 3% and above, now is a good time to look to refinance before the rates rise and the deals disappear. I hope you found this video useful. If you'd like to receive any further information or you'd like to receive a personalised remortgage quote, please visit our website at www.internationalprivatefinance.com or contact a member of our team directly on 0207 484 4600. Thank you.